Welcome back to Creature Features. Mr. Matt had to step away for a moment. You know, I think he went to take a phone call from Scully.
Do you think so?
I think so. She's rather attractive, is she not?
Yes, I rather like redheads.
It's got nothing to do with the redhead. She has a nice chin. She has a very noble chin.
She's English, you know.
I think she's from royalty as well. Who knows? Anyways, he'll be back with us in the next segment. But for now, we've got Tangela and Mr. Livingston here. And we're going to look at some mail because you were kind enough to send us mail, and we were kind enough to pick it up from the mailbox. That means we have to read it on the air, right?
You do.
I do. I shall. I will, if you give me one.
San Leandro, California.
San Leandro, California. Vicky Tori Lawrence. Vicky Lawrence, she's wasn't she the one on the Carol Burnett show?
I have no idea.
For somebody who watches a lot of television, you should. Oh, this is lovely. It's a happy Halloween card with a bat. Yeah, we're going to be getting this for a while. If you want to send us Halloween cards, send them early. Send them like during July. No, that's too early.
That's too early.
Right. All right. Happy birthday, Creature Features. She's saying that because Halloween is it's when we premiered, right?
Our nascence.
Right,
yes.
right. Happy birthday, Creature Features. Just wondering, have you ever thought about filming an episode from a convention? Yes, we have. And the logistics are terrible. Now, lugging all the cameras, lugging all the crew, it's a bit of a task.
It is quite the task, actually.
I mean, I suppose we would do it from the big Comic-Con in San Diego. If Shatner would sit in the guest chair, we might do it. But otherwise, it's just a mess. You've seen live things before. They're always a mess. I think they're a mess. People are in the background waving and doing obscene gestures. It's not always good, right?
It's not always the nicest thing.
No. It would be a great show. Now a movie request. Can you get Bad Ronald? It was a cheap, creepy movie that I think would be great for you guys. You're absolutely right. We have tried to get that film, and the problem with that film is we cannot find a decent quality version of it. They're all junk. And we try not to show junk quality. I mean, the movie, I'm not saying anything about the plot of the film, but the actual quality of the film itself is not good. So as soon as we find a good copy, like, you know, if we can find a real reel that somebody put away, that we could scan and do it proper, right? Anyways, Terry Lawrence, thank you so much, and thank you for the wonderful card. I'm going to make sure we put that in a place of honor, love. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
Leyland, West Virginia.
Scott and Kayla in Leyland. Very nice. All right, what do we got? Yeah, it looks like somebody already opened this. You know, I could tell when she opened these because it's all ripped like she used her teeth.
Well, she thinks there's money in there or something.
No, she just likes to eat cards. Giving thanks to God with a parade of animals around a table. Oh, this is a Thanksgiving card. Let's see what we got. All right. A special prayer at Thanksgiving that God will richly bless your heart, your home, and those you love with lasting happiness. Wonderful. Love, Scott, Kayla, and the kids. You all make everyone's life so much better. You know, I've never been told that before. I've been told by exes that I do not make their life better, and that she's
Small
like, I make her
wonder.
life better. Don't you dare look at me that way. That's because I'm not involved with her. I just give her money.
You
and clothes.
allow her too much leeway.
You're right about that. You give us spooky movies, and you're all simply amazing. Just wanted to say how truly thankful and blessed we are to have you all. You're all amazing. Love, Scott, Kayla, and the kids. Well, thank you so much, Scott, Kayla, and the kids. And thank you for the lovely card. And we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, or had a wonderful Thanksgiving, right?
Had,
Yes. Thanks again. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
From Greenmount, Queensland, with a nice picture of the Queen on.
Oh, from
the
Queensland
stamp.
with the Queen. Queensland, Australia, right?
Yes.
One would hope. Very nice. And it's got, of course it is, it's got a koala. It's got koalas on the front. I'll give you the card in a moment, love. All right, what do we got? That was a nice card from Kara. She writes, Dear Creature Features, thank you for your great show. I watch it every week on YouTube. I love old horror movies. I guess that is why I think your show is so great. That and your wonderful selves. I would like to say hello to Tangela. She's saying hello back to you. I really love her fashion sense. Also, hello also to Vincent, Mr. Livingston. Hello. Hello, from Mr. Livingston. You may have guessed from the picture on the card that I am from Australia. Yes, we did. There is a 1981 Australian film called Alison's Birthday. It is one of my favorites. You should look into having it on your show. I'm sure many of your viewers would appreciate it as well. We will, but that does not sound like a horror film, does it? Maybe it is.
Might be surprising.
Yeah, a horror film with a nice name. We've run a few of those before, but this one does not sound like it. What was the one that we ran recently? The Australian one. We did a recent Australian film, and it was fun. It was like the wilderness one.
The wilderness one.
Man and the wife are out in the wilderness and the beach, and it'll come back to me. Thank you again for your great show. Please keep those obscure and classic horror movies coming, and please, Tangela, Vincent, Mr. Livingston, keep being yourselves. Kara. Well, thank you so much, Kara, and I hope these are your personal koala bears. I think they'd make great pets, don't you?
I believe they're protected.
Well, if they're a pet, they're protected because you give them treats.
I mean nationally protected.
Oh, like you cannot have them as pets.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's it for letters, right? That's it. That's all we got today. How you doing, Tangela? All good? I see you got your three-eyed beast. All right, if you'd like to send us a letter of your own by email, send it to the address you see appearing over here. Or if you'd like to send some lovely cards like our friends, including the one in Australia, send it to this address here. We'll be back with Matt Alair soon, but let's get back to Hangar 18.
Hi, Scott and Malcolm here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. We've been watching your show since it's been beginning on your internet. Can you put on Dead and Loving It by Leslie Nielsen one day? That is a spoof of a movie, and your show's pretty good, like the way you put it together. Bye-bye.